Good morning, students. Welcome back to our online classes. Okay, before the summer holidays, I taught you the area and perimeter of triangle. How to find out the area and perimeter of triangle. Today, I am going to start perimeter and area of a plane figure. Okay, so I'm going to start now. Perimeter and area of a plane figures. So first I'm going to give you certain formulas how to find out the area and perimeter of different kinds of plane figures. What is there in your syllabus? So first I'm going to discuss perimeter of a rectangle. The perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 into L plus B. Now what is a rectangle? All of us are knowing rectangle. Basically this is called a rectangle. Okay. What you notice there in rectangle, basically what you notice there is opposite sides are equal and all the angles are 90-degree. That is called a rectangle. And earlier only I told you to find out the perimeter of any figure, what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to add the total length of its boundary wall. Now suppose this is length L, this is also L, this is suppose B, this is also B. So if I tell you what is the perimeter of this particular figure or this rectangle, how you are going to find out? You are going to add all. If you add it, what will come beta? L plus B plus L plus B. So if you arrange it, what is coming here? 2L plus 2B. Now if you take common from both these two, what is left over? L plus B. Like that only this formula come. Perimeter of a rectangle is equal to 2 into L plus B. How 2 into L plus B comes? I already explained to you. So perimeter of anything is equal to length of its boundary. Already I told you. Next I am going to tell you how to find the area of a rectangle. Area of a rectangle is equal to length into breadth. Area of a rectangle equal to length into breadth. This all of us are knowing. Now I am going to discuss about the diagonal. What is called a diagonal? First you must know. What is a diagonal? If you draw a line which touches two opposite vertex of a rectangle, that is what is called a diagonal. So here you can see this is what is called vertex, where two sides meet together in a particular point. That particular point is called vertex. Here also you can see two sides meet together in a point. So this is what is called a vertex. When two opposite vertex are joined by a particular line, that particular line is called diagonal. So you can draw a diagonal like this, or you can draw a diagonal like this also. Okay. Now how to find out the diagonals of a rectangle? Now first let me explain you these things. So when I am going to discuss this figure, I am taking this figure now. This figure. This you see this side down one only. Now what is this 90 degree beta? If it is 90 degree, opposite of 90 degree is called hypotenuse. All of us are knowing opposite of 90 degree is called hypotenuse. So this hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. Okay. So here this hypotenuse means what I am talking about? Diagonal. So that is I am writing here in place of hypotenuse. I am writing a diagonal square is equal to base square. What is base here? L. That is I am writing here L square plus what is height here? B. So I am taking here B square. Okay. So directly I can write here D square equal to L square plus B square. Now if you want to find out D equal to root over of L square plus B square. I hope it is clear to you. D square is this much. So how to find out D? Just put the square root sign. So what all things till now I told you? I told you what is the perimeter of a rectangle. There I told you 2 into L plus B. How this L plus B come, I already explained you. So boundary, that means perimeter is equal to total length of its boundary wall. Then I told you what is the area of a rectangle. Then I told you how to find out the diagonals of a rectangle. Okay, then I told you the formula and how this formula come I explain you in this right angle triangle. So opposite, because in the beginning only I told you what is rectangle, whose opposite sides are equal and all the angles are 90 degree. So if I have taken one side triangle is 90 degree, opposite of 90 degree is called the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse square equal to base square plus height square as per Pythagoras theorem. So here like that I got the thing how to find out D. Now I am going to discuss about the perimeter of a square. You know what is a square? Square is whose all four sides are equal. All four sides are equal in length and all the angles are 90 degree. That is called a square. So if it is A, what is this one? A. What is this one? A. What is this one? A. I am not writing the units. It can be centimeter, it can be meter, it can be whatever might be. Okay, so that I am writing a A. You can write the unit also. So A I have taken here. So how to find out the perimeter? Perimeter means I told you earlier sum of its boundary wall. So A plus A plus A plus A. How many A comes? 4A. It comes how much beta? 4A. This can be written in a formula 4 into what is A? A means one side of the square. That is why I am writing a perimeter of a square equal to 4 into sides. Similarly, area of a square equal to, here also if you can take length into breadth means what? A into A. That means A square or the side square. Okay. Now you can find out how to find out the diagonals of a square. Same way beta. All A. Here diagonal I told you here all the angles are 90 degree. So here also same thing. If you take this triangle like I have taken in place of the rectangle. If you take this triangle, this is 90 degree. Opposite of 90 degree, this is called hypotenuse. In place of hypotenuse, I put it here D. So I have written here D square equal to this one square plus this one square as per the Pythagoras theorem. So D square equal to A square plus A square is equal to 2A square. So D equal to root over of 2A square. That means you can write here D equal to 2 into A square means A into A. And earlier I taught you when I taught you about the square root. There I told you if anything is in pair, they will always come out from the square root sign or not. So here A into A, they are in pair. So 1A come out. So this 2 will be inside the square root sign. Therefore diagonal is equal to A root 2. What is A here? A means the side of the square. That means diagonal equal to side into root 2. Okay. Now, on the basis of these things, what I have already discussed with the formula, I am going to solve two problems today. Okay, only two problems. First problem, the perimeter of a rectangle is 28 centimeter and its length is 8 centimeter. Find its breadth, area and diagonals. So what is given there? I told you always whatever given there, you write it. Perimeter of a rectangle. And you know how to find out the perimeter of a rectangle? Perimeter of a rectangle equal to 2 into L plus B. This 2 into L plus B equal to what is given here in the question? 28 centimeter. Okay. Now here 2 into, in place of L is given there. What is L? 8 centimeter. Put the value. B value is not known to us. Perimeter only 20. Now here bracket means you have to multiply both with 2. And whenever you are going to the multiplication, I told you first you have to multiply sign with sign. What sign is here? Plus sign. What sign is here? Plus sign. So both the numbers are having plus sign. Definitely the result will come in plus. Now 2 into 8, 16 comes. Now again here is plus sign, here is plus sign. Definitely the result will come in plus. 2 into B equal to 2B equal to 28. Now keep the variable in one side and the constant in other side. You are supposed to arrange it beta. Variable means anything where the numbers are there, that is basically alphabets are there, that is what is called the variable. So this is the variable here. 16 will go that side. Change the side, the sign will also change. So 28 minus 16, 12 comes. If you simplify it, you will be able to find out the value of B. B means what? 6 centimeter. What is B? B means the breadth of the rectangle. So what is the breadth of the rectangle? 6 centimeter. Now easily you can find out the area. How to find out the area? Length into breadth equal to area or not? What is length? Length was given in the question 8 centimeter. Breadth was given in, breadth we already found out 6 centimeter. So if you multiply these two, it will come 48 centimeter square. And I told you, whenever you are going to find the area of any figure, its unit will always come in square unit. Now you may have a question, sir, how it will come in square unit? Because here, if you multiply 8 centimeter into 6 centimeter, I told you earlier, number will be multiplied with number. 8 6 ja 48. Centimeter and centimeter will multiply. If the base is same, write the base one time and add their power or not. What is the power here? No power means 1. What is the power here? 1. 1 plus 1, 2 will come. That is why I told you the unit of anything's area. Whenever you are going to find the area of anything, always the unit will come in square unit. Square means power 2. Okay? Now, I am going to find out the diagonals of the rectangle. I always told you, this is the rectangle. All of us are knowing. Just now I taught you. In these things, two things are known to us. What is breadth beta? 6 centimeter. What is length beta? 8 centimeters. If it is 8, this is also 8, this is also 6. Now I am taking this diagonal. I told you what is diagonal? When two opposite vertex are joined by a particular line, that particular line is called the diagonal. That means this is the diagonal. Now rectangle, all the angles are 90 degree. So I am just taking this with the help of this triangle and I will solve it. This is 90 degree beta. Opposite of 90 degree, the side is called hypotenuse. Pythagoras theorem, we know that. So hypotenuse square, here hypotenuse means what? D. Okay. So hypotenuse square is equal to length square plus breadth square. What is hypotenuse square? Hypotenuse square, that means you can write here D square equal to 8 square plus 6 square. So if I want to find out D equal to root over of 8 square plus 6 square will come or not. Same way here I have written here. Okay, D equal to how much? A square plus B square. You put all the values of this. 8 square 64, 6 square 36. If you add it up, 100. Square root of 100 means 10 into 10 equal to 100 equal to 10 centimeter. So you got the diagonal is equal to 10 centimeter. I hope it is clear to you how you got the diagonal. Again I will explain you this how you got the diagonal. This is a right angle triangle. Opposite side of the right angle triangle is called diagonal. So this diagonal square, D square equal to 8 square plus C square. So anything is in square, if you want to find its value in 1, what is supposed to do? You are supposed to put the square root sign. That is what I have done here, D equal to root over and then the calculation. I hope it is clear to you. Now I am going to solve one more problems for two. Area of a rectangle is 5.4 meter square. Again I am telling you, area always comes in square unit. If its breadth is 1.5 meter, find its length and perimeter. Same formula. Area of a rectangle, what is coming? A length into breadth equal to area or not? All of us are knowing. Whatever value is given, I am going to put it. In place of L, value of L is not known to us. Value of B is giving. What is value of B? 1.5. What is area? 5.4. Just put the values. Now easily you can find out L, like 2x equal to 8. So x equal to what come? 8 by 2. Are you dividing it or not? Same way, L into 1.5 means 1.5 L is equal to 5.4. Therefore, L is equal to 5.4 by 1.5. So here up also after decimal 1 digit, down also after decimal 1 digit. So decimal will be removed. Now 54 divided by 15, the answer will come 3.6 meter. So you got the value of the length. Now if you know the length, second question said find the perimeter. What is the perimeter of a rectangle? Perimeter of a rectangle equal to 2 into L plus B. And I told you if you forgot this formula, you come draw the rectangle beta. You know already length was given there. Okay, yes or no? Length was given in the question. Draw this rectangle. Look, and you know this side is equal to this one. This side is equal to this one. Now what is the length given? Length of the, breadth was given 1.5 centimeter. Now you got the length. What is length? 3.6 meter. Both are meters, sorry. Now this is 3.6. What is this one? 3.6. This is 1.5. What is this one? 1.5. So if you forgot the formula, what will you do here? You add all the length together. Will you be able to find the perimeter of the rectangle or not? Because perimeter of any figure is the sum of its boundary wall. You can do it like this, or if you know the formula 2 into L plus B, you can easily put it. In place of L, you put the value of L. In place of B, you put the value of B. And then you do the simplification. After doing the simplification, you are going to get the value 10.2 meter. So today, I told you how to find out the area of a square, how to find out the area of a rectangle. Then I told you how to find out the perimeter of a square and how to find out the perimeter of a rectangle. And at last I discussed how to find out the diagonal of a square as well as a rectangle. I hope I made it very clear to you, and I hope you understood my class. Okay, now I'm going to give you 3 problems for tomorrow to solve. Again, like earlier I requested you, once more I'm requesting you, please, whenever you're going to solve these problems what is given for the homework, don't take the help of anyone. You try to solve yourself, because the same types of problem is already been solved today in the classwork. On the basis of this only I had given you these 3 problems to solve, and definitely tomorrow I'll send you the answer of these 3 problems and I'll explain you how I have done it. So please don't take anyone's help, you do yourself only, and do your homework regularly so you won't have any problem. This time what I'll do, after completing one exercise or after 3 days only, I'll take the photographs from you, whatever homework you have done in the homework copy. Thank you.